Our journey begins in a quiet little town of Bridgeport, California, a small dot on the map nestled between high mountain ridges and the endless sky. The morning air is still cool, filled with unmistakable Eastern Sierra calm. It's the kind of place where time seems to move a little slower, especially on a Tuesday morning. Today our plan is simple. We're going to head for the mountains. Fueling both the body and the truck, we'll be on our way shortly. Destination, Leavitt Lakes. So, welcome back. As you can see, we're just finishing up airing down and we're getting ready to head up on the trail. Today is Tuesday. It's after the 3-day weekend here. And I was gonna head south, but I figured what better day to head north and get up into Leavitt Lakes, right? Driving up Sonora, we'll start in Bridgeport. It was quiet. Driving up Sonora, quiet. All the little campsites, empty. So I'm hoping this trail is going to be more of the same. I'm looking at it, the gate's open, the truck's aired down, so let's get it. Once past the gate, we find ourselves on a trail that's climbing quickly, carving through layers of white bark pine, willows, and aspen. As the air turns crisp and thin, the sky is clear. The views from the offshoots are immense as we can look out across the valley at the rocks and trees on the other side of the creek. The trail is situated in the Humboldt-Toyabe National Forest, roughly 10 miles west of Highway 395. The trail begins around 8,400 feet of elevation and will climb roughly 1,200 feet over the course of the next 3-ish miles as we cross up to 3 seasonal creeks and multiple washouts until we reach our destination. Pulling up to one of the water crossings, it's very evident to me that there's been a significant amount of water running through here at some point this year. Possibly this is the reason that it took them so long to get this road open this year. Maybe there's a lot of damage and it just took them a while to get everything back up and running. While most of the road is completely accessible with any type of a high clearance vehicle, even an all-wheel drive, maybe a sport wagon, we do run into parts along here where ground clearance is key, 4-wheel drive is beneficial, and low range does not hurt. Eventually the trees thin as we near tree line, and eventually we're treated to our first glimpse of the beauty that surrounds Leavitt Lake, which sits deeply rooted in the eastern Sierra, surrounded by rocky peaks exceeding 11,000 feet in elevation on 3 sides, and the amazing view back down towards the Owens Valley and Highway 395, where our whole journey started. All right, well, as you can see, we've made it to Leavitt Lake. It's pretty incredible here. There's still some people here. There's more people than I originally anticipated, but they seem to be kind of, I don't know, quiet people. It's like one guy in a cruiser, another guy in a Gladiator with a trailer, and they're all just kind of set up away from each other. So I might look for a place to camp, a place to set up for the night, but we've definitely got some weather coming in, so I'm not sure what that's about. I need to set up the Starlink and see if I can get a weather report for up here and see what we're looking at. But it is pretty. Alright, so at this point we're sitting in the truck. Been thunder and lightning for quite a while. Just been doing a little editing. I haven't even set up the tent yet because I'm not sure really what the weather's going to do. Now we're starting to get hail. Borderline snow, hail, whatever you want to call it. More like freezing rain, I guess. It's only 50. Truck says it's 53 degrees outside, but I think it's colder. But it's starting to get these big white chunks starting to hit the windshield. We're just sitting here nice and level. Got the heater going. Got the laptop working. Alright, this is absolutely crazy. We're still sitting in the truck, and you can see it's pretty much hailing / snowing. Thunder's cracking right above, lightning every couple seconds. So the rain has moved to hail, bright flashes. Interesting times, man. Interesting times. Here it is, early September. And you know, they say anything can happen at altitude. I mean, I've been up at Funnel Lake before in July and got snow. Wow, there was another bright flash. So we're gonna hang out. It's about 4:30 now. We're gonna see if this blows through. Yeah, baby. We are in it, man. We are definitely in it. Ground is covered with ice. Flashes, crashes. Got some snow building up there. All right, well. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I gotta go put a new battery in this camera. Ooh, another big flash. It's just crazy. It is just crazy. It just keeps on coming. All right. We'll check back in with you. This battery's at 1%. Alright, so about 2.5, 3 hours later, everything's slowing down. Still got some rain coming. Still got some clouds. Clouds are actually coming in across the top of the mountains, as you can see. Been looking at weather. Bridgeport down below us is supposed to be cleaning up about 7 p.m. And be clear from then on out. And Walker, which is just north of us, is supposed to be cleaning up around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I see one little patch of blue sky. I see two little patches of blue sky, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that we're done. It was quite an experience. I think at this point, it's probably going to be pretty muddy, slipping and sliding out of here if you were to leave tonight. But I think it's going to clean up. There's zero chance of rain tomorrow morning in Bridgeport or Walker, and that starts at midnight. So worst case scenario, we may get a little bit more rain And if it keeps raining this evening, lightly, I bet we see some snow. Not just the ice that came earlier, but some actual snow. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep editing for a little bit and let this continue to clean up, and then pop a tent and make some dinner. Because God knows I'm hungry. All right, so the rain keeps coming and going a little bit. Got the tent open. I've decided instead of like doing the ribeye, which is what I was gonna do tonight, I think I'm just gonna do the peak meal thing. Got the venison country casserole. So it's ground deer, creamy sauce, rice, and vegetables. Everything a grown boy like me needs. And we go back to our good old friend, the electric kettle. And we should be eating in about, I don't know, 12 minutes, instead of getting out to Scotland and doing all that work. So I'm going to get some water boiling. I'm going to get this thing doing its thing, and then probably get inside here and get everything set up. It's going to be cold tonight, that's for sure. We might take the opportunity to do the diesel heater if all the rain clears out, and it's not going to rain. If not, I don't want to leave it sitting outside. Well, I'm going to eat. Don't want to eat that. Just like that, we got a boil. Pulls about 40 amps, which is a lot, but it only does it for a short amount of time. 10 minutes from now, we're going to eat. Peak meal. Not sponsored. Oh, but I wouldn't mind being. Right. First time I've had this one. Everything seems to be nice and rehydrated. That's good. Not usually one for rice or carbs, but I think I'm going to need them tonight. I need energy to burn. Because it's going to be cold. All right. So, a venison country casserole. 2 thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and eat. The weather's still trying to decide what it's going to do. But hopefully it's not too bad. All right. Well, I'm up in the tent. I've got diesel heater working like a champ. I've got stopped raining, so I put the Starlink Mini out on top of the alu cap or alu box out front, so I can get online for a little bit. Got my carbon monoxide alarm, and they tested it. Battery's still good. Got a little bit of ventilation, but oh man, I'm just running this heater on my feet. Got it outside in the rain with flip-flops. So good morning. You can tell. Coffee time. Last night was interesting. It kept storming, and then go away for a little bit, and then the wind would come up and just bang hit the truck, and then it would rain some more. But the Habitat did a great job. Kept me dry. Diesel heater, homemade diesel heater, kept me warm. I mean, I didn't even sleep with a beanie on. It's so nice inside the cab, I guess you should say. Anyway, I'm gonna go about getting my morning done. As you can see, sun's out, guns out. It is absolutely beautiful. Still getting the chill out of the air, but sky is clear. Storm is gone, and it's a very, very different environment than what we saw yesterday. I'm gonna get about my camp chores. I gotta start thinking about packing down everything, getting out of here, and well, sadly, today we go home. After the adventure that carried on through yesterday and on into the night, this morning felt especially meaningful. The calm after the storm had its own kind of magic. I had seen 3 different versions of this lake in less than 24 hours. Calm, clear, fierce, wild, and now again, under the sky washed clean, through all of it, one feeling rose to rest: gratitude. I was extremely grateful to have been able to experience what I experienced yesterday and last night, and take that with me. Some campsites are harder to leave than others, and this one sits right at the top of that list. As I climbed the ridge and looked back one last time, I knew the beauty fading behind me wasn't lost. It was simply waiting for me to return. As I descended the trail, retracing the path that carried me up into the storm, my thoughts began to drift of home. Back to my wife, our dogs, waiting for me to pull up. I hadn't been gone that long, but I've been gone long enough to feel the weight of missing them. Out here, silence gives you time to think, to appreciate just how much joy they bring to my life, and how adventure always feels more complete and richer. We all know that sound, don't we? It's a bittersweet sound of mixed emotions. It's been an amazing trip, and I hate to leave the beauty of Eastern Sierra, but in the same sentence, I've been gone a while, and I can't wait to get home to see my wife, our two little rugrats, little dogs, fur babies if you will. But I hope you've enjoyed this series on the Eastern Sierra. It's one of my favorite places. It's a place that's very near and dear to my heart. If you got any questions, feel free to leave them down in the comments or DM me over on Instagram at LFG_Overland, and I'm happy to contribute and help you get out here. You know, you don't have to have the fancy rig. You just gotta have a will, a little bit of a know-how. Most of the trails we've hit are accessible through a vehicle that just has a fair amount of clearance and good tires. There are also a number of them that I would not suggest unless you have four-wheel drive, good tires, and clearance, possibly even low range. But I'm out of here. So this is the part of the video where I say if you really enjoyed it, please do me a favor, hit subscribe. Hit the little bell so you can see when we post more content. And if you really enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up and maybe a comment. I'll see you guys later. As always, wishing you great trail karma. Keep the shiny side up. This is LFG Overland. My name's Jeff. See you around.